All alone.
Home alone.
Do you believe that you could do a Kevin McAllister?
Not at this age. As a child, absolutely.
You can just sort of make sure that we scrape off the outer layer of your skin and then smack on astringent.
Yep.
Kate has been in the middle before.
But not alone here.
On car seats?
It's true. True. How's that?
Oh, what am I gonna do with you?
Well. As everyone's left alone together.
And what could we possibly get up to in that time?
No. Play Netrunner.
Hi, welcome to Backroom Deals.
Yeah, today I'm playing this brand new ID called Macris. She's a runner, absolutely. And John's playing the corp, also a new corp, known as Pentex. Macris doesn't run any icebreakers, though. She is the icebreaker. She can just spend money to punch through ice. But she'll take some net damage as she does so.
So you laugh, except there was a collectible card game called Rage.
Yeah.
Which was based on Werewolf, and so Pentex was a card that you could play.
Absolutely.
I never played it. There was a time where I had some of the cards, but I never played it. Not even like a practice.
Do you call yourself a player of games?
No. Grimes calls people players of games.
Specifically one person. Yes. Hello, Laura Leanne.
Laura. You're welcome.
Oh, I see. A real world person.
A real world person. An interesting session for you to start on.
Yeah, episode 87, MBD, or 88. Oh my gosh. Auspicious.
88, and it is indeed a new moon tonight. Here. Yeah, Requiem, I have no object permanence. The instant that the stream ends, you cease to exist, and I just don't care anymore.
I mean, it's like car commercials. Real people, not actors. So real people, not Twitch viewers. Touchable versus untouchable. Yeah, that works.
But you've picked a weird day for it. As it happens, this is a one-on-one session. Now, Kate, do you remember what happened the last time we had a one-on-one session?
Oh. Was it... I don't know whether you and I have had a solo session since June.
We have not.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have done one during Avatar. I feel like there was a session where I wasn't available. We might have done one during Avatar, but they're usually pretty big deals.
How are you feeling moving into this? What's your gut say about what you're about to go through? That's what your gut says?
Yeah. Oh god.
Why is that? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be a sweet beach episode. I'm gonna get a beach episode, and then Dante's gonna go to hell. Scott. They're both gonna go to hell. And Troyan's gonna go on a spa day. That's totally what's gonna happen.
You have an interesting interpretation of events.
Yes.
Perhaps it's that you can't extrapolate based on previous data. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT. There are 5 R's in strawberries. Okay.
This is, of course, a session. You will be gaining experience, as all the other sessions are. This is a canon session. But there's a couple of rules that we gotta set down for you. First and foremost, you can't call upon the other 2 PCs. They're unavailable, you cannot reach them, no matter what. So even if you manage to find a way that you'll able to reach them, then that means that the session will have to end, because they ain't here and they can't interfere. Unless I have them on the phone right now.
Oh, sure.
However, second, you're able to do whatever you like here. Players can't stop you, but your safety cards are still valid. We have these cards, not because we are trying to make the game lame, but because we're trying to make the game awesome. We use these to play to the tops of our abilities without risking getting hurt. You don't have cards, you do have options, we'll get to those in a second. The play card, or the green card, means no matter how I look or how I appear, I'm actually enthusiastically consenting to everything that's happening right now, and I am good to go. The pause card, or the yellow card, means that if I'm holding it up, I need everyone at the table to stop, pay attention to me, and wait until I'm finished holding the card and putting it back down. Just means that I got something that I got to let the rest of the table know, or something I have to ask. Now the stop card, or the red card, means I am no longer okay to keep playing. Means we're gonna stop. We might go to a be right back screen if we're here on stream, but we're only going to continue once every single person at the table, in this case 2 of us, says we're good to go. Now, I said that you don't have cards, but you do have options. Your options include messaging us. If you whisper RPGClinic, both of us will see it. You can also message Leads the Light Invincible or She Who Knows 10,000 Things. Kung Fu Fenris and everyone are here for you in order to take your messages. But no matter what, you always have the option of leaving stream closing chat. We don't want to see you go, but we would rather that you keep yourself safe.
Thank you.
Now that being said, if you're worried that an action that you're going to take may have repercussions that will upset the other players, you're welcome to card.
That's fair. Hey friends. I'm gonna do shit.
Now, that's not to say that you should hesitate to do the things that
No.
you want to do for yourself.
Yeah.
But if you are concerned that an action that you're about to take might, let's say, make the game less fun for another player when they show up, then by all means card it. If the player isn't currently present in chat and can't green card themselves, we'll end the session.
Okay, I won't kill Apotheosis and Slade, and I just 2 of the 3.
So it's okay as long as you leave one of them alive?
Right.
I am, of course, going to ask you, because you do, in fact, have the right. Did you want... you had the right. Did you want to spend experience?
Want to? Yes. Did I? No. I was focusing on other things. I'm ready, everyone.
You're ready for what?
Going to hell. I'm braced for it.
So your official answer is no.
No, I wanted to, but I did not.
Oh, you have to go to hell
The question
alone.
was, did I want to? Yes. Did I? No. So that's that.
All alone. Do you have any questions?
Ooh.
Perhaps while you think of those questions, we can remind people what happened last session, which was, of course, two weeks ago. Last week we had a clinic hours in its place.
It's playing on the main scene. That button doesn't work in this.
All right, we'll try this again.
After the moot, Troy and Anaya returned to the bar to tend to her wounds. Dante and Echo Shard went to downstream where the Cairn members debriefed. Macris joined Guy and the twins in their return to Weathered Storm. Troyan learned that the Spirals had unsuccessfully attempted to form an alliance with the Stargazers. Meanwhile, Dante was cautioned that Slade's recent actions might tarnish him should he challenge her, though the source of her new clave was worth questioning. After checking in with Sky and wrangling Edward, Macris noted the twins burning a sleeping Guy's prized playing cards. Moments later, Troyan arrived and had a heated discussion with Slade over her behavior at the moot. Dante followed soon after, and louder than words ended up in a fight with a frenzying Quiet Hand. As Guy was awoken by the ruckus, he shouted, "Not the ace of spades!" before everything went white.
Are you fucked?
Probably. Let's be real, probably.
Well,
I guess we'll find out.
now you have the opportunity to ask any questions, because we, despite the fact that it is only 11 minutes into the stream, we can in fact get started. There just aren't enough people to banter with.
Yeah, I can't banter for 3. Ooh. No, I'm pretty G to G. Yeah, I none of my notes are question based.
Right. Let's see what we can do for you
White. Yep.
in a one-on-one session.
Mm-hmm.
This is canon.
Can have concerned.
We're adversaries more often than I think people would assume. You and I have sat across from each other at various games across the years that we've known. We've been opponents and we've worked together. Today we're going to do both. Much to the same way that we do in every time that we sit down at these collections of surfaces that some are tables and some are not. But in this particular case, it's you versus me. In a role-playing game, we're always encouraged to be collaborative. They go to very specific lengths these days to make sure that people know the game master, dungeon master, storyteller, they're with you, not against you. Today I may not be. Today I may be against you. And we'll see what we can do with that. The best advice that I can give you right now is to be bold. You're not getting out of this without a healthy dose of courage. Let's take a look at your stats. Currently, you're sitting on some willpower that you get to heal. You're still in Krynos.
Mm-hmm.
And still at 3 rage.
Mm-hmm.
So, remember that.
Yep. I was in the middle of trying to fight a frenzying Slade.
Mm-hmm. But instead, everything went white, which for a Krynos werewolf, not typically what happens. Normally everything goes red.
Yeah.
When you finally, whether it was 1 second or a whole day, regain your senses, the first thing that you can hear is just panicked breathing. It's not your own. The eyes still completely blinded by the flash of white that you saw, but you hear just panicked breathing and you can feel that your body is very cold. I'm going to give you 2 options.
Yeah.
You can either roll Frenzy now,
Mm-hmm.
or you can roll Wits Awareness, and that might affect whether or not your Frenzy roll is going to be different.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I'm specifically trying to figure out who this other or these other people are. Is it one person, multiple people so far?
It's just one.
Okay.
That I can tell you.
Okay. So yeah, just trying to figure out who this other person is. And if it's Slade, keep slashing. If it's Troyan, stop slashing.
Wits Awareness.
Not brutal.
Okay. Not any number of successes?
No, and so I'm thinking I might. This seems important. I want to know what the fuck's going on. So let's just start off with some willpower expenditure. Right off
Oh,
the
not
top.
great for just before a Frenzy roll.
I think I rolled exactly the same results. That's amazing. I did. So, fate has said I get no successes. 133 rage, 124 normal dice.
Okay. Roll frenzy. That's just your current willpower.
Four dice. I made that harder.
Yes, you did.
2 successes.
You're fine. Still very cold. What's strange is, though, that you don't actually have sensation anywhere. You just have that sensation of cold. You still can't see.
What's going on?
It's strange that your voice, as it escapes your lips, it doesn't sound like it's sounding normally. It sounds like it's escaping somewhere.
I'm gonna reach out and lash out and see if I can touch anything.
Ah. For you can touch nothing. You're in free fall.
Fuck!
You realize that the sensation that you have around you, it's actually just air. The panicked breathing that you're hearing, that's the sound of your own pulse and the wind rushing past your ears.
All of my changeling history is like, you can use this, you can use that, and I'm like, those don't exist in this universe. Trying to think, and also having played an airbender, oh god, I can't do any of those things. I'm gonna Shadow Passage take way too long unless I'm in some sort of magical free fall, but that's
You're
not
wiping
where
at your eyes?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, now you can see.
Okay, what do I see?
You're in the Umbra.
Okay, so no point in shadow passaging into the Umbra.
You're in the Umbra, but it's not a location in the Umbra that you recognize. You're no longer on the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the mountain. When the last time that you were directly on the mountain in the Umbra, do you remember when that was?
No, sorry. No.
Pretty close to Endless Night.
Yeah.
There, the mountain, not only did it cave in on itself, not only did it look dead, but it also had magma spewing everywhere, lava running along the ground. The mountain that you see right now, it has the look of something smoldering, as if it's getting ready for another eruption, but it isn't there yet. Otherwise, you can see that the one small section of the mountain, however, is blanketed in frost. What you would recognize as the Cairn of the Weathered Storm. But that mountain's got to be at least 5 kilometers away.
Below me? Or
No, in the distance.
distance. Okay.
You are currently falling over what you may recognize as Notre Dame de Grâce.
Oh, okay. Not good, but
If you crater, you're going to. Do you want to know where you're going to hit?
Bunch of duplexes, Loyola campus.
You're going to crater directly into Loyola campus.
Hell yeah.
So,
Take that, football students.
Loyola campus is a university campus. It's in fact where the two of us spent. Well, I spent far more time there than you did.
Yeah.
But
University time.
it's nowhere near water. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Unless you count the wading pool in Strathern Park.
Am I still in Krenos?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I see if I can't slightly angle myself more towards the big covered dome that they have for their. I believe has some amount of inflation going for it.
You are indeed correct. It is January, and the field that is outside has an inflatable dome over it.
That's my attempt, but also I'm in free fall, so it's not like we're playing Zelda here and I can just. But I will try to do what I can. But otherwise, I'm just bracing for impact at this point.
What felt probably to you like much longer has in fact only been about 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
You slam into the roof, popping it, but it starts to collapse around you as you sink down, down, down. Now, why would the roof be in the Umbra?
Oh. I don't know. Are we retconning this?
No, it's a
Okay.
representation of what we're dealing
Okay.
with right now. You are, however, going to take 6 superficial damage as you and it flattens out.
I assume I have to spend willpower to stay in Grenos.
I'll let you have the round.
Okay. Attempts.
Well, you will heal. You can roll 1 die.
Yeah. I keep it.
Heal 2.
I'm gonna rip and tear through the material around me.
There's another figure falling from the sky. This one you recognize. It's Mana.
Okay.
Mana, however, is not in Grenos.
No. I'm trying to disentangle myself and get to a place where I can catch her, but knowing that that's probably
So this is going to be a stamina athletics roll.
I have those things.
Oh yeah, you get that +4.
4 successes.
So that's going to be enough for you to know that you sort of have to, find some way to dissipate that energy. Like just catching her is just also going to pancake you and into the ground.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 1 more superficial
Yeah.
because you are essentially getting hit by a ballistic object.
Yeah.
But you managed to catch her very well, spinning her around and then basically slamming her into like the collapsing dome that's around you.
What the fuck is going on here?
There doesn't seem to be anything else falling at this time.
More attempts to disentangle from material.
Yeah, that's not terribly hard.
Yeah. I assume that I want to
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you'll have to spend willpower to stay.
heal. But I'm gonna rock.
Go to rage 1.
I don't rock. Good point.
I make all the good points.
Good, very good, very good. I'm actually surprised at the number of thinky gifts that I can actually use.
You have a few.
Yeah, like I'm surprised. I expect a lot of these to not be Krenos ready, but they are. Wow. Cool. I want to figure out what the fuck's going on. Everything's willpower, which I wanted. I was buying these. Okay. None of these are useful. Okay.
Are you just going to basically try to stay in Krenos and heal?
I'm just trying to debate between that and just losing the rage, because at the moment the things I can use for rage are fighting. Doesn't seem like there's anything. So I guess I'm gonna try another look around to see if there's anyone else in the house.
Alright. Now that will be another wits awareness.
5 successes.
There's a cloud of bats. It's still nighttime, remember? There's a cloud of bats which is approaching from the southeast.
Okay.
And aside from that, the only other living creature that is in your immediate vicinity is Mana, who at the moment seems to be unconscious.
And are the bats seemingly coming straight for me?
Yes, they're headed directly to you.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Bad test. I stole silhouettes. Victims. How long does it seem like they're gonna take to get to me?
Only a round.
Okay, I'll stay.
For Jen?
Yep. Okay, I'm keeping it range. Still good, because healing is good.
When the bats finally start surrounding you, most of these seem like they're your very stereotypical bat, perhaps a bit larger than what they actually are in real life. But they're screeching and they're moving more towards Mana than they are towards you.
Going to shield back is agents of bat considered prey and the Umbra itself. I'm approaching avatars as opposed to wild animals.
No, there would not be wild animals here. This is actually a dexterity brawl as opposed to a strength brawl. Remember, you still get your +4.
And I will. Do I need to Spirit of the Fray to attack a bunch of them?
No, you're attacking the group.
Okay. Nice. You said Dex Brawl?
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
+4, remember.
Yeah, that's why. I was short the +4. Right. Not brutal.
It's too bad.
6 successes.
You would have wanted brutal at this point. 6 successes is enough that several of the bats just get eviscerated by your claws. I assume you're using your claws and not your...
Yeah.
I mean, going in the air, probably not as good.
Yeah.
Remember, that does count as you killing things.
Sweet.
So you won't have to spend willpower to stay in Kratos. I'm going to assume that it's going to let you clear the rest of them out, and will let you heal that last bit of your health. You'll have to do one more rage check.
I just did one and succeeded, but I can do another.
No, that's fine.
My
Your rage
rage checks are
just
just perfect today. They'll average out.
So you're surrounded by bat viscera at this point. You're fully healed. Are you going to stay?
No, I'll drop. Is Mana still unconscious?
Yes. Well, I mean, you can go and try to
Yeah, I'm gonna just
wake her up.
but not yet. You were about to say something.
It's starting to snow. Not the pleasant, thick,
Fluffy.
flakes that can fall and it's
Yeah.
romantic and beautiful in the moonlight. This is sleet.
So it's like just below freezing. It's
Just
like
below freezing.
-1.
Enough to get you wet.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Mana.
She's breathing.
That's good.
She's scorched. Not in a life-threatening way, but you
No.
can tell that she was close to something that was akin to, but not exactly an explosion.
The ace of spades in the fire. Kaboom. Not good. Okay. Just taking a moment to sort of get my bearings and think of where the closest park is, as opposed to a man-made field in terms of Stepping back through the Umbra.
Montreal West.
Yeah, there's Montreal West. There's one straight south.
The soccer fields, you mean?
No, there's like a park on Fielding. That's a little more east. So yeah, I'll head to the closest park, basically. Start heading in that direction. Keeping my eyes out for any sign of additional spirits, beings, anything. And here in the Umbra, away from the mountain, what does the vegetation look like?
Most of it's shriveled. It is wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
The traditional time of, rest, death, before renewal in the spring, but surrounding you as you're kind of going forward, the snow hasn't yet accumulated much more beyond a dusting on the ground. It's the ground beneath you doesn't feel the way that it should. Remember how on the mountain I described it as feeling dusty? It's starting to feel dusty here too. Something is sapping the lifeblood, and it's no longer just on the mountain itself. It's in the city as a whole.
I'm just gonna stop by the next bit of vegetation, outcropping of trees or whatever, and sat Vanna down, sitting against the tree, like with her back propped up.
The instant that you let go of her,
Yeah.
her eyes fly open. She sees you, and then she looks to her left and to her right.
We're in the Umbra.
She stands up and she just starts wailing at you with her fists. Just hammer strikes, natural, like instinctively. Nothing that's going to have any chance of doing any damage to you.
Mm-hmm. Your actions had consequences. Still going?
She's not listening to your words. Back!
Back.
Back!
Front.
Bring him back!
Oh, your brother? Gee?
And she balls her fists up as tightly as she can.
When you're done, I'll see about getting us back. Does she stop?
She screeches at you, her fists behind her in fury.
So, that was a pack of bats attacking you. So, they want you back. So, if you can stay out of my way for a moment, I'll see about getting us back to some sort of ability to reconnect with our friends.
So one thing that I should point out,
Mm-hmm.
you do not have your clave on you.
I'm going to put that away in the corner of my mind. Let's just take the note. And start making a little trench in the snow with my feet, like just a little, like centimeter or so of accumulation that we have so far. You want to help? No. Okay. Don't mess this up, or else we might end up inside a lava pool. I don't know.
Back! Over the howling of wind, the sleet starts to pick up. Now you have stamina 5.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
No, Macris stops and stands up to her full height. Lets herself feel the wind and the sleet. And goes with the direction that the wind is blowing in terms of the patterns that she's going to start making in the snow. Flowing with it. And then making sweeps eastward towards the mountain. So starting to perform the rite of shadow passage.
Over the wind, you just hear, "Hey! You're too early!"
I'm looking in the direction of the voice.
Way in the distance. I mean,
Yeah.
we're looking through sleet here.
Yeah.
There's a dark figure that seems to be approaching you. A long walking stick just going into the ground, but you can see that it's sinking too far into the ground than it should.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever this is being pulled out, instead of it being about the height of a human, it's longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, when it's planted in, it's at the same height of this person, whoever it is.
Sorry, I'll come back later.
I assume you're shouting this.
Yeah.
Mana swipes at your hand.
I'm gonna need a bit more clarity from you if you want me to understand you. Do you want me to be doing this? Do you want me to be continuing this? Or do you want me to stop? Or it's about him?
Back.
Great, we're gonna go back.
When the figure is now about 100 meters away from you, very much in a cowled cloak that's wrapped around, has the height and breadth of somebody who's clearly spent a lot of time either working out or eating. One of the two.
Macris gonna step herself between Mana and this figure. Hi.
You're too early. You're not the one who was supposed to be here.
No, I'm not.
What are you doing here then?
I'd love to know myself. I brought her.
You did not.
I'm here, she's here, we're here. I brought her.
This mewling cub wouldn't go with you if she wanted to. And you're doing this wrong.
You're doing everything your own way, I guess. So, is your way right? You're being here. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm doing this wrong. This mewling cub couldn't do it.
You're the no moon.
No. Have anything positive to say?
Hungry?
Generally not considered a positive thing.
Are you hungry?
I'm good, thanks.
What about that?
Cool.
You're not leaving until I get some answers.
And you are?
Somebody who's curious as to why you're interfering with what I'm here for.
And you're going to bar me because you're curious.
Yes. You're in my territory.
I didn't know this was anyone's territory here.
Now you do.
Are you going to give me any indication as to who you are?
You first.
You already know who I am.
I know you're a no moon. I assume that you're the no moon who's been making waves on the other side.
And you refer to her as that? So what do you know about her?
There's no soul there. He lifts the stick out. It's fully 3 meters long once you're finally there. And then he maneuvers it so that it's sitting so that he can squat over it. It's creating enough balance that he is over it and it's pinned underneath his legs so that he doesn't have to sit all the way into the snow.
So, I am Macris. Cuts to the quick. Heart of louder than words. Former successful member of a silver pack. Vanquisher of spirals. I want to see if he reacts at all to that.
Currently, he does, his face is not visible.
Completely
There's a
hidden.
cowl.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
then,
his hands don't twitch.
Okay.
You know what? Roll me a insight. It'll be a high difficulty, but what's the worst that can happen? You could fail.
yeah, I could, brutal outcome, but wits, insight. Insight is over there. I've got a bunch of it. Alas, Liz, you're gonna have to wait for your sessions to get appearance ratings. 4 successes.
He's calculating everything that you're saying. He's trying to figure out whether or not you are trying to position yourself as somebody who's more strong than you should be, or whether you're being honest. When you mentioned Black Spiral Dancers, he doesn't react as if he expected you to say something along those lines.
Okay. Sure, I will rack up many titles. I'm sure there are others that have less nice names for me. What more do you need?
Your tribe.
Onar.
And that.
Rescued. Rescued from the grips. From the depths of the hive. Young. Damaged. Hopefully healing. Under watch. Hopefully guidance.
Dangerous?
Not yet, not to me. Maybe a bit mischievous, but cubs can be.
And why did you give the signal too early?
I didn't.
So what happened was unintentional.
Seems that way.
You're caught in something that you really shouldn't be a part of.
No, probably not. But I'm going to be straightforward with you. In hopes that you can give me an ounce of anything to work with. So I can maybe get back to what I was trying to do. Instead of getting caught up in whatever machinations you're up to.
The figure pulls the hood away from his head. He has very short cropped silver hair and a very fine silver beard that is, again, immaculately kept. A Riker beard, if we'll put it that way, but just silver instead. There's a scar that goes 3 into 1 point between his eye and then back to 3 across the rest of his chin, which you would recognize as somebody had to have deliberately clawed him and then spread it out again. This couldn't have happened in the course of a normal fight. I'm twice before the end. You're in my territory.
Care to give me anything else?
You fell. You looked like a comet. An asteroid plummeting back to the planet. What little there is left of it.
I'm a few of those letters.
The gauntlet is especially tough now.
Has been in a few places for a while.
If you try to cross here, it will be dangerous. You'll likely injure yourself or the cub.
Or I could stay here and be injured.
I offered you food.
I don't know you. I'm apparently the wrong person in the middle of some mission, some plan. I have no reason to trust you or your food. You're barring me from exiting.
For your own good.
So you say. Or you're stalling until backup shows up. Because you know you can't take me.
You're right about one thing. I am stalling for backup shows. We didn't know exactly where you'd fallen.
You said it was a comet.
There are 3 more of me. They'll
Triplets.
converge on this location.
Twins, triplets. How,
That would be quadruplets if there's 3 more.
Math was never my best subject.
Clearly. Pulls out what looks like just a hunk of bread, and he tosses it. It lands on the freshly fallen sleet.
What's Mana up to?
She's cowering behind you. She's like, when you glance at her, there's a very fierce like, yeah, and then it's very clear that it's all bark, no bite.
And what'll you and your friends do when you all converge? Erase us for stepping in the wrong puddle?
I don't think you came here intentionally.
Correct. But
I'm not about to kill you just because you were caught up in something.
Caught up I was. So were the bats part of the signal?
You need to eat the bread.
Were the bats part of the signal?
No. I think they're going after her.
Smart guy. So what's the bread gonna do? She scoops and picks it up and tears it in half.
It's going to let you stay here a while longer.
She gives it a big sniff.
Despite the fact that it's cold, it feels like it's been recently pulled out of an oven. It's steaming in your hand.
I look at Meta.
It smells so good.
Don't eat until I've finished. And count to 10. Slowly. Macris eats. Not quickly, but she eats her half.
Okay, roll me 1 die.
5.
After about 30 seconds, the warmth that the bread is, as it's kind of going in, you can feel it sort of spread out to your fingertips. Not unlike a pleasant buzz. And then it fades. Regain 1 willpower. That won't last you forever, but it will let you stay here a while longer.
She hands the other half to Mena.
Grabs it.
So, should I ask more questions or should I stay clueless? What's going to increase our chances of survival?
You're going to need to find one of the pockets that still exists in this city where the gauntlet isn't so hard. I can guide you to one of them, but I'm going to need some concessions in exchange.
Such as?
You won't tell anyone that you met me.
Sure.
Not for a day.
Easy.
And if I give you an order while we're still in my territory, you will follow it. I assure you I won't give you anything that it won't be reasonable. Any order I give you will be to save either my life, yours, or that of the cub that you carry with you.
Sure.
Are you injured?
I'm good.
You're tougher than you look.
We're at. We get into trouble, we get out of trouble.
That is your reputation. You have an interesting way of performing the rite.
It's still new to me. I learned from a glass walker, but I'm not about to start putting computer mice into baskets or whatever techno wizardry they do.
You don't wish to embrace the Weaver.
I mean, Weaver's fine, everything in balance, yada yada. But I'm not a glass walker, so I'm not going to use computers to cross the veil.
Everything in balance. Somehow I don't believe you.
You think this is balance? Like gestures at the, setting.
If you're to walk the life of balance, you'll to understand that the worm is at your command, not your enemy.
Didn't realize balance had such power.
That is your fault, for seeking power instead of balance. Look. And he stands, bringing the very long stick above, and then he plunges it into the ground. It's way too easy for him to just sink it and sink it and sink it until he's got it only about a meter sticking out. There isn't anything left. The ground is enough to support our weight because we are nothing.
And am I supposed to be inviting the worm in so that we can... Would that fix this? Would the Weaver fix this?
You seek to fight the worm.
I seek to prevent it from destroying everything. If this is some sort of rebirth cycle where we have to destroy it all before it can regrow.
No, you're speaking like a spiral. The nation collapsed for a reason, child of Rat. Because everyone has it wrong.
But you know it. You've seen it. You've seen it amongst the comets and asteroids and stars.
If I had the answers, would we be standing here in a place where my stick could go this low?
What constellation speaks to you?
Once upon a time, I was guided by the North Star. There's something comforting in a star that does not move.
When you're in certain places. We're all hurtling through space.
I like you. You seem to know how to fence.
I haven't had to fence anything in quite some time, actually, thanks to gainful employment.
I'll take you to shelter and we can figure out where to go.
Macris will follow.
I assume that that's you telling me that and not Macris saying for herself in the third person.
Kate is saying Macris will follow.
I'm sorry that I have no more food for you.
Thank you for sharing what you did have.
As he starts heading in this direction, let me just make sure that I've got it right. Yeah. So he's beginning to head east.
Okay. Follow.
Mana reaches out at one point and starts to try to put her hands on the stick that he's carrying as he's walking in front.
Macris is gonna stop her. I think you've played with enough people's possessions for one day.
Stop. Shakes her hands loose.
She said stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
She only knows strength.
I've got it in spades.
She's trying to take what isn't hers in order to prove that she can do what she likes.
Must be nice to know so much.
It must be nice to be young enough to understand what to do with all this wisdom.
Now she takes a stick and does something to it. Are we gonna go nuclear?
It's just a stick.
You can play with the stick. Very candid of you.
Stops. Now he's got his back to you.
Yeah, but I'm saying this to Mana.
Some circles, that would be quite the insult.
I know. I want to learn more about her because she hasn't been terribly forthcoming herself.
Will you tell me where she came from?
I already did.
I need more.
I can't give you more.
All right. I understand. But she isn't a spiral.
I don't think they finished with her.
Like I said, she has no soul.
That's depressing.
Souls are earned. She'll get there.
Cool.
It just depends on who's teaching her.
Well, we'll see if she's just pissed off her teacher too much to keep up with him.
Disaffected sarcasm isn't a replacement for knowledge, you know.
It's a replacement for not poking things that I don't think I should poke. Because I don't want to know too much.
Why not?
Because then you'll have to kill me.
He stops again, and then he turns around fully. I don't think I could kill you.
That's why you've got 3 friends coming.
Assuming they arrive. It's becoming harder and harder to move through the Umbra these days. It's becoming harder and harder to stay.
Yep.
We're almost there. Do you think you can manage another few minutes?
Of course.
And you? Spirited. Oh, good. My sister has successfully completed the marathon.
Nice. Much cooler than us, sitting on our butts.
He stops at the base of a very large tree. I don't know if you've seen this tree. It is in the, you know where the soccer fields are between Fielding and Somerled?
Mm-mm.
It's kind of off of a school.
Mm-mm.
But they have several trees in the area, right? They kind of divide a bunch of the different pitches. And one of them's not like, it's not like the life tree, right? It's not like it, but it's quite a large one, and it's got knots in it. And it's very clearly been a tree that suffered so much abuse, so much graffiti, which was then kind of like somebody grown over, and then somebody cuts into it, and then it grows over it again. It's a tree that bears a lot of scars. And then he goes up to the tree and he puts his hand against it, almost as if he's greeting an old friend. And then he takes his big stick and wraps it 3 times at the base. And a small hole opens up underneath.
Nice.
Wolves find the dens that they can use.
True.
I'll go first.
Okay.
And he lays the long stick just against the tree. Mana immediately is like, I want to take it. And he just heads down into this hole.
You can have the stick if you want it.
Of course, carrying this stick means that there's no way that she'd be able to get into the hole.
I'm going in. You want to be left alone out here? Slowly go mad. You can get the stick when we come back. If you don't come back this way, you'll have to find a new stick. Such is the life of a Canaan. There's always another stick.
Whack! Gently whack.
There's always another stick. Be thankful this time you get to do the hitting instead of receiving it.
Drops the stick and goes down into the hole.
Macris follows.
It's warm. The tree still has enough life in it that the warmth of its roots still have some power to them. The man has struck something in order to create a small spark, which he's used to create a very, very small fire underneath. The room is about as big as the one that we're in right now.
Okay.
There's a few stores, some just basic sacks that are stacked in the corner. You've never seen a place like this in the Umbra. Gru don't stay in the Umbra. They can't. He removes the cloak and then he sits back.
So is this an easier place to cross?
No,
Then why are you taking me here?
because I need to rest. Like I said, I don't think I could take you. What happened that brought you here, however it brought you here, clearly it was not of your own accord.
So why are you keeping me?
You're free to go when you wish.
I thought you were leading me to a spot where the veil was thinner.
Yes. I am. I don't have your strength. I've been here too long.
Took the words out of my mouth. Why do you hide here?
I'm not welcome. And I disagree with your fundamental philosophies of existence.
But you know our names, our types, our auspices,
Yes.
our ways,
Yours, at least.
our worms and weavers. But you don't believe in that.
There's a difference between a difference in philosophy and a difference in our understandings of the universe. The worm, the weaver, the wild, those are all very real. I may not be a part of the Guru Nation, but I am still
then
Guru.
you're not some creature that's made me eat your food and you're gonna make me forget and be trapped in your little goblin dungeon forever or whatever.
You think I'm one of the fair folk? No.
You made me eat food. You took me to your hidey hole. You don't agree with my fundamental philosophy.
I don't agree with your litany. I don't agree with your fight against the worm.
Do you think we should let the worm be?
No,
Do its thing?
it's more complicated than that. You should know this isn't the first time you've spoken with a stargazer.
I was just waiting for you to get to the point.
It's by your law that you must announce your presence in the territory of another, not mine.
You're the one who asked me to declare myself.
I
you're
still
the
want to
one
know who
following
you
the
are.
litany.
You do it because you have to. I do it because I need to know.
Two sides of the same coin. People make rules so that things work the way they want them to work. Take your shoes off when you come inside so I don't have to sweep my floors and wash my floors all the goddamn time because you're tracking dirt in. It's a rule. Because that's how people want it to be. It's not a rule everywhere, and those people can enjoy their mopping, I guess.
Sound like Goose.
How do you feel about Goose? Was it you who marred your tribe's glyph within her den?
I did not realize my tribe had a glyph within her den.
Once upon a time, my tribe's glyph was removed as well.
Interesting. Then I'm your brother. I had respect for Goose.
A dear friend of a dear friend was looking for you and yours. Trying to find the stargazers.
Why? There's no reason to find us.
It was her quest. I never got to meet her. She fell.
What was her name?
Not mine to say. You've unfortunately encountered the wrong member of our pack. I can't sing her stories.
Portia is no longer a stargazer. You're saying she's dead.
Why do you ask questions you know the answer to?
I'm trying to discover how curious you are, how cooperative you may want to be. I can't stop you from leaving here, and I probably can't stop you from killing me if you choose.
So you're just gonna play head games with me until I lose my patience one way or another.
What's the difference between doing that and engaging in sarcastic comments until somebody decides to frenzy? Isn't that what you do?
No, sometimes I try to have real fucking conversations. And just answer questions when I'm capable. Instead of all this mysticism.
Mysticism?
Mystery. Hermit. Hooded robe, big stick. Seems pretty mystical to me.
It's cold, and I don't want to step somewhere that I might fall through. You should know this. You who were there at Endless Night. The entire island almost sank that night.
It did. What have you been doing about it? Hiding? Waiting until you die?
And now you know why I speak in riddles.
I fought tooth and nail.
Yes, you did.
Claw. Blood. Sweat. Tears. We lost. And we fought. And we worked. And we continue to fight and work and try.
And what did you gain? Cuts to the quick. What victory did you earn?
That would be so useful if I could just sit back and count my victories, but I can't, because shit keeps happening, so I have to keep fighting. I haven't given up. Are you looking to join Cleaves the Lie? Is that why you're here? Wasting away?
He spits. Once upon a time, Cleaves the Lie understood who the real enemy was, and he chose to turn his back on that.
Who's the real enemy?
I tell you that, and you will kill me.
Just gets up and paces a little in the small room.
Mana is like looking back and forth between the two of you like a ping pong match. Then let me wave this for you. You see the triad as something that has fallen out of balance. The worm has become corrupted. The weaver has grown mad. And the wild suffers as a result.
Sure.
That is the philosophy of the Guru Nation. It is a simple yet fractured philosophy.
And what do you believe to be the reality? Or can you not tell me, because then I'll kill you?
Black Spiral Dancers are trying to destroy, to bring things down so that the world can be reborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
That's my understanding.
As good an understanding as you can for those mad things that dwell. Tell me about forest fires. Tell me about a fire break.
Is that a request? Is that actually a request? It's not an intro to a speech. I can tell you about forest fires. They're part of the cycle. They clear, they devastate, but they allow life to begin anew. Birch trees are often the first to sprout up. They're quick, they're narrow, and yet it's their bark that feeds the fire so well. But other trees grow up because the birches aren't too broad. There are gaps between their leaves for other plants to grow. The sun shines through. It cleans and allows for a more diverse pattern of growth. It allows for a mixture. Because when humans go out and just plant 10,000 of the exact same trees in neat little rows, 10,000 of the exact same trees burn at the exact same rate, close together, sparks flying from branch to branch to branch to branch. It might just be best to turn on all three. Also, it's pointed at a Liz height, and I'm not a Liz height, so I'd have to be up here.
I think you're going to come in a little better now. We'll see what they say.
Mm-hmm.
You indeed know how to cut to the quick. We are describing. That is what the worm should be, yes?
Good now.
The idea of destruction in order to create anew.
Yeah.
To return what has been alive.
Because nothing is infinite.
Yes.
Unless the weaver is left forever to weave forever.
And yet, a forest fire that has gone out of control can destroy far more than it should.
More than we'd like.
Yes. Yes. And so what do? We use fire.
Yes.
To destroy what needs to be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
In order to contain and limit the swath.
And
that is what we must do with the worm.
Right.
We must use it to contain it.
Okay.
The Garou Nation, while it still lasted, ignored one of its greatest tools in its own fight.
You're philosophizing with the least philosophical. I'm sorry. I need facts. I need courses of action. Sitting here and talking about the tenets and what the worm and the weaver might mean or should do is nice, but I can't tell the worm or the weaver what to do. I can only do what I can do.
Roll me your wits awareness, please.
Successes.
You know, if you're standing in a cellar and somebody, like a really old cellar, and somebody walks above you, you can see like dust rain down. That's what you perceive, just the smallest bit of dust and dirt.
Well, you can outnumber me.
What are you talking? Do you need a break? Because he's yanked out of the hole. It's weird. I'm used to being in this room alone with you out there. And yet I don't hear the happy merriment of giggling that happens beyond the wall when everybody leaves for their break.
Do we giggle?
The tittering of schoolboys and schoolgirls getting into mischief. Yes, please, actually. I will likely need more of that. They went into a hole at the base of a tree. After the men rapped against the tree 3 times with his really long stick. Man, I fucking Twitch, man. Twitch, if you're listening, and I severely doubt that you are, but if you are listening, you should understand that when you interrupt things, you do so in ways that make me wish that we had never met. I am here trying to engage in philosophical repartee with somebody who has very little interest in doing so, and yet you interrupt. You think that it's more important for people to watch advertisements about what? Cars? Translations of movies that I will likely never want to see in the first place? You do me dirty, which you do all of us dirty. Go serve ads on channels where it matters.
Right. Ugh.
The ad break will last for another minute and 20, so.
I currently have 0 need to use the washroom. May in half an hour be like, John, I need to go.
What do you mean in half an hour? In like 7 minutes? We're all victims of our own conditioning.
Classic tree hole. You're a tree hole.
I mean, when was the last time that you went in a hole? It's been a while since I've been in a hole.
Trying to figure out the last time I had to crawl into some stupid fucking nook for work. Lately, there haven't been tiny nooks, at least. Oh. Oh, gee, thank you. Yes, I recognize a tree hole when I see one.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
In Firebot, there seems to be something that's highlight message.
Yep.
What does that do? Or spotlight message? Is that just the message that shows up at the top of chat?
I think so. You can try it.
I did.
Oh.
I don't know if it did much.
What did you spotlight?
A message. It didn't seem to do anything.
Okay.
Captain Splooey, we're not trying to force any message on anybody. I'm trying to force a message on Kate.
Message is that?
That the man that you were just talking to has been pulled out of his hole.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
A massive clawed hand reaches in and just plucks him out as if pulling a worm out of an apple.
I wasn't finished with him, and I'm gonna try to launch myself up through the hole that is presumably being created by his extraction. So I'm going after him. I even grab onto his ankle if I can. Get pulled up with him.
When you pull out of the here, let me just make sure that I have the right thing here. When you pull out, you see that there's just a massive spore sitting on the outside with growths that have pulled out in sort of almost like tentacles. However, at the end of these tentacles, there are long claws that exist, one of whom is now holding up twice before the end above its already large form. And you can see that it's the sort of the fungal masses are starting to coalesce around it.
Do my dedicated items come with me through to the Umbra? Like,
Not your clave.
no, my switchblade that I always carry.
Sure, I'll let you have your switchblade.
Start trying to cut at that tentacle.
All right.
Four successes.
Okay, so we're going to do damage to each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take one superficial. I'm going to take one superficial. As the thing's bulk is so large that it can't really avoid your knife very effectively, but it also has very thick, not quite like an exoskeleton. I mean, it is still more of a fungoid than anything else. But as you start cutting it, there's little puffs that are starting to float out into the sleet air.
Pulls her shirt up over her nose. Just to keep fighting.
However, the thing drops twice before the end. Who reaches down and picks up the big stick and just looks up at it. Round.
Wait, he's loose. I'm gonna keep fighting the thing. Just until he tells me, no, it's my pet. Which I honestly would believe from this.
That's okay.
3 successes.
I rolled 4.
Okay.
You will take again 1 superficial damage. As it doesn't manage to latch onto you with a claw, but it does manage to sort of bat your stick, your knife, not out of your hand, but enough to keep it from actually attacking any of its primary organs.
Yeah.
And then you feel the tip of the stick poke you in the chest.
What?
Surrender her, and you can go.
Is this coming from the guy?
Yes. He still has, like, fungal masses surrounding his body.
That makes more sense. Thank you.
And then the stick's gonna come out and whack. So roll.
Yeah, I'm rapid shifting.
Oh boy.
Enough successes, so I will shift. Make a rage check as usual. Keep my rage, and I'm just going up to Glabro, and I'm gonna claw the fuck out of this thing.
Okay.
Nine successes.
Oh, jeez. Okay. You managed to cut into one of its tendrils and sever it. So it is now writhing and gasping on the ground. However, you are going to get attacked. So this is a defense only.
Okay.
So drop a die from your dexterity athletics.
Yep.
As Twice before the end will attack you with his stick. I wouldn't worry too much.
Two successes.
Oh, well, okay. Take one superficial. The stick doesn't do a whole ton of damage, but however, then it goes useless and then starts dragging twice before the end into its body.
Yeah, I'm trying to drag it back out by, ripping at the bits that are trying to pull him.
Okay.
Eight successes.
Okay. You are now in a grapple
Okay.
with it, but at its core is him. So you now have a solid hold on him, so you can start trying to pull him away. It still has a hold on him, and so it's still trying to pull within. And then it just says, "The girl. Give up the girl."
Nope. You lost her. You don't get her back.
No.
8 successes.
"13 successes off 10 dice. I rolled 4 zeros.
Dice do be that way. So that's 5.
It rips twice before the end out of your grasp entirely, and then so you take no damage.
Okay.
And then it says, "Last chance. You never need to know what happens to her. No one ever needs to know. It's safer that way."
I care more about him than this fucko, so you've made the wrong bargain.
And then you just hear and the lower torso of twice before the end
Okay.
gets ejected onto the ground. So just this section.
And I keep trying to destroy this thing. Can I take a rage?
Oh yeah. You absolutely can take in range. Successes? Or are you thinking about it?
Thank you.
I'll give you a hint. I'm rolling 10 dice every time.
Thank you for the follow.
Creek 66. So you are doing it. Okay.
I want brutal. Oh, I actually don't have the correct number. Rage dice. Undo that. Swap it. Rage dice.
And remember that you do have your +2, for being in Blabber?
Yeah, so I'm just redoing that whole roll because I didn't have the correct dice. So it's first start. No chance of a brutal. I will spend willpower. 7, which is right back where I was before I thought about re-rolling. 7 successes.
How is it possible that you can say that there's no chance of a brutal?
Because I've got 7, 8, 9 on my on my rage dice.
I mean, you could have re-rolled them if you wanted to.
That's true, but
probably not wise.
No.
7 successes?
Yeah.
Okay. It snarls, and then you see that the other 2 parts of the body just slide out onto the ground. You now have the knife embedded into it.
I haven't been knifing for a little while. I've been brawling.
Okay, well.
Yeah. My hand.
Sure. You have now your hands within its fungal folds. When it just reaches and it opens up a hole where its mouth could possibly be, and it just starts trying to engulf you now into it as well. Okay,
Stick my
that's
hands
just a
into
straight
the
strength
hole.
roll.
Yep. Trying to rip it in half by its sort of mouth hole. Always with the 7 successes.
For a brief moment, you can feel your hands start to slide inside it. It's not warm in a pleasant way like it was under the tree. But then the strength returns to you, and you rip it in half fully. This creature that's twice your size just... and both sides of it flump down onto the ground.
I'm gonna huck the halves as far as I can huck it. Is that twice before
Yep.
the end?
Oh, he was ripped in half, but that doesn't mean that he's been annihilated.
Put his pieces back together.
Technically, he's ripped in thirds.
Three.
In thrain. That's embarrassing.
Come here often.
Now I'm even more useless to you. You should leave me be. More will be coming, and you'll need to escape.
They're coming for her, so I should get her away from you. Or are they also often coming for you?
Gestalts. They approach when there is indoctrination.
That's what you get for trying to express yourself. You've instead had your insides expressed.
He starts to laugh, and then he stops as he realizes that laughing currently makes more blood go where blood should not go.
I'm gonna bring him down into his hidey hole.
We can't stay here.
Oh, well, if you start saying that, then I won't. I'm gonna get some of the sacks out of his hidey hole. They're like potato sacks are bigger, right? That's the vibe I got from it.
Mana looks up. Well? Back.
The stick's yours.
Back.
The stick's yours.
She's still in the hole. She had...
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna get a sack and put him in the sack. Carry him. Where am I going?
You need to head about halfway between here and the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place that has been protected by the Weaver. you may be able to find your way through the gauntlet there. Even if the walls are strong, they are not spiked.
I'm gonna attempt to regenerate. Nope.
No,
Wrong direction.
the first time. He coughs again. There will be more. They come for her.
I know. You're going on a field trip.
I could die here and be happy knowing I at least pointed you in the right direction.
What's your choice? I'm offering to take you with me. I can leave you here if that's what you'd prefer.
3 more of those fungoid monsters start to poke their way out of some of the trees that are a bit further down. I'm not in a position to resist your will.
I am in a position to take your consent. So what's your choice? I'd like to see the light again. Touch some grass.
Yes.
Macris hauls this big bloody potato sack on her shoulder.
Mana pokes her head out of the hole.
They're after you, so you're gonna have to stay real close to me. You might have to do your own fighting. Stay close. We're going that way.
She crawls out of the hole and picks up the stick.
Because it will start running in the direction that he pointed.
Okay, so a couple of things. First, I need your wits medicine. Wedicine? Wittison? Mitts?
3 successes, sure.
He's going to be driven unconscious just by the act of like running with him, so he will no longer be talking. The second thing is that you can see that these things don't move very fast.
Good.
So you currently are outrunning them. Is it the same shimmy shoulders that we were seeing when we were watching the Savannah Bananas take on the firefighters last night?
Banana Ball is amazing. The season finale, world tour finale, whatever it is apparently next Friday and Saturday. It's on YouTube.
In Houston.
It's baseball, but way more fun. They made it fast. They do victory dances. Seems like everyone's having a good time. Recommend. Also, yes, the memes. One Piece is real, etc.
It is? So glad to hear that. Now, as you are moving, a scene has passed and I'm going to dock you a willpower.
Yep.
What's your occult?
2.
Okay, roll me your intelligence occult, please.
Four successes. On 4
What
dice.
the hell happened to you?
Oh! I promise I'm not cheating. I'm like, there's no one here to verify.
I promise I'm not cheating.
My dice are ridiculous.
Okay, so Something that we should just make sure that you know is that spending time in the Umbra is it is a difficult thing for you to do, right? When you are in the Umbra, it is going to cost you a willpower every scene that you're in there. Staying long enough in there, and you just might become more spirit than person yourself.
Yep.
And it tends not to go very well.
Correct.
As you are running, I should point out that mana is starting to look translucent.
Yep. Well, I need to get far away from those fuckos. I have enough that I can get to this place, that I can do the right, and hopefully before they catch up. That's the plan.
You have reached, at this stage, having run for some time, you have reached a place that's not Montreal has a lot of mountain in it.
Yeah.
It's not a very tall. It's really
like
a
lot
hill,
of bump.
but there's a bunch of bump.
Yeah.
You are in the bump where St. Joseph's Oratory
Nice.
would be. Now, St. Joseph's Oratory is a place with a lot of spiritual significance for some, but the key thing that I should point out is that it is a place in the Umbra of stairs. So many stairs. And where they lead is not entirely clear, but sitting at the edge of the stairs, you see a owl. The owl is about 15 meters tall. It is sitting not at the top of the stairs, but next to them, and is looking at you and its eyes just sort of narrow, and it goes, "Rat, you're carrying too much treasure, rat."
I'm really tired of fighting distorted versions of
Who? Me?
I don't have time.
An image flashes in front of your eyes. You know that it's not what you're seeing. It's an internal image. It is of the sensation of flight. It is magnificent, glorious, freedom incarnate. This is what you wish?
No. I'm just trying to get home. And she starts doing the patterns that she was doing before. Because it may not be the right way, but it's the way she does. Patterns in the snow.
The walls are very strong here. You're welcome to try. I will watch if you die.
I mean, you could help. You could eat some tasty mushroom monsters.
So the owl's head turns like a full 180, and then turns all the way back. So now it's done a 360.
Yeah, I know. It's not protein. It doesn't have any bones to throw up.
This is not an acceptable form of shimonage. I do not wish to eat the worm.
Valid.
If you survive, I will be impressed.
What treasure do you want?
There are more coming from the other direction.
What treasure do you want?
Give me a memory.
like to keep to remove from me.
Well, if you're giving me the memory, then you won't have it anymore.
What kind of memory? She's still like, I think.
What? Oh, I don't know. What sort of memory do you have? You can give me whatever you want. Make it a good memory.
I mean, I can forget my first change and all the trauma that comes with it. It's a big, juicy memory. Foundational.
Would that not take away who you are?
Interesting as this, wouldn't it?
Its talons reach out.
I'm not ready to make that trade.
Then choose, rat. For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee.
So you're gonna kill me because I'm not giving you something.
No. No. Phoenix would be very angry with me.
I didn't come here to seek your aid. I apologize that I'm not giving you my full attention.
Well, then give me a smaller memory. They'll be here soon.
You promise is too tempting. I don't trust that you're you. It's too easy to give up things that I don't want to remember. Therefore, I don't believe you are Owl. Therefore, I don't trust you. Perhaps that's just the rat in me.
The owl retracts its talons and puts it back down. Then you'll have to get by on your own.
I will. I'll probably die. Because all I can think of when you offer to take her memory from me is all the memories I don't want anymore. That's just too easy. That's not giving up anything. That's win. And that's too good.
Then I will tell Zachary that you did not wish to take the deal.
Great. Now I'm worried about Zach. Now I have to focus on this. Okay.
You do not need to worry about Zach. I will look over Zach. He's my child.
He's strong. He can fight off evil fake owls himself. He's a big boy.
Why am I evil? Or fake? I find that very disturbing and insulting. I offer freedom and you say that it is not what you want. I offer you help and you say that you do not wish to give me a memory. Then you say that I am fake and evil. Well, then you should be eaten by spores. And then Mana steps forward and just thrusts out the really long stick, poking it right at the edge of its beak. No! And then she looks back at Macris. Back.
Would you take one of her memories?
I'm not picky.
Anna? Is there something you'd like to forget? There's probably a lot of things you'd like to forget.
Always.
Owl? Would you take something unpleasant? Probably be a strong memory.
Strong memories are the ones we learn from. Do you feel that you have the wrong lessons learned? back?
I can give it if you don't want to. But I think it might be nice to be free of something.
She drops the stick, looks up at the owl. You can see that the talons are digging into her skull enough that, not quite like blood drawing, but you can see that just like it, a metaphysical dent, and then it pulls a wisp of smoke out of the head. Oh. I will study this one.
Careful it does not become.
It could never become me, child of Rab. I know too many things. Continue your rite.
I will do so.
That one is very hurt.
Yep. Spores got him.
He must not be as wise as you.
Just spent too much time here. Our kind isn't meant to persist here.
It's too bad you give me such wonderful treasures.
I do hope to give you something of value someday.
You carry too many treasures, child of Rat.
I probably do. I even carry memories not even my own.
Oh. At this point, at the base of the steps, 3 of those fungal monsters are starting to crawl their way up the stairs.
Going to write as fast as I can write. R.I.D.
One moment, and the owl just very carefully picks one of them up in its talons and just flings it. You can see it like practically, you know, like in Smash Brothers where like it just goes off and ding.
Ding! Anime throw, yeah.
That memory bought you that.
Thank you very much.
Now you're right, you can roll. Technically you have 2 other guru who are participating. And they are going to grant you 1 rage each. 1 rage die, I should say, not rage. You don't keep the rage.
This is my pool.
Mm-hmm.
That plus theirs. 5 successes.
Oh.
How tough is the gauntlet here?
The gauntlet here is 5. You manage to rip your way through the gauntlet. This is not a clean passage. This is not a gentle reawakening into the physical realm. This is you kicking and screaming and dragging 2 others with you as you go. You're at 1 rage. You have 1 willpower remaining. When you collapse out onto the steps of St. Joseph's Oratory, you see that there's a security guard who's approaching you, who lifts her flashlight to start looking at you, and then you can see this fungal spike from the other side just wrench through its head. And then she looks down at you. The girl. You just need the girl. Three other security guards emerge from their little watchtower, all of them with the same look in their eyes.
I have my clave here in the real world, or
No.
also balls. Equipped. Great. Angel of Nexus.
And then
Since
on
we're in such a holy site.
the other watchtower, 4 others emerge. You're facing off against 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 2 suggestions.
I mean, I have lots of options. It's just I'm weighing them, which isn't very interesting content, especially for audio listeners. I'm just.
Audio listeners can listen to these fat beats.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's a question of. Sure, I could try to take them. They're mortals, perhaps with some sporty madness. I could try to just run. I could give them mana.
Do that one.
That would be an easy one. Then why did I let Buddyface get ripped in half? Howl for help, but unless someone happens to be, visiting St. Joseph's Oratory. As much as we are up the mountain and they can run across the mountain, it'll take time. It's a big hill.
Do you have anything to lose by doing any of these?
No, not really. It's just a question of what. I lose the girl if I get the girl.
Yeah.
I can certainly spirit some phrase. You're not technically yet in combat, am I?
You are not in combat yet.
Great. Only one. Let's stare down. Any suggestions, chat? What would you do?
I like one of your options.
I like any of them. I mean, I'm sure you like give up the girl.
That
as
option
you
would
said-
be the chaos option.
As you said, it's me versus you this session, so if you like one option, it's give up the girl. But, yeah, chat, what would you do? I could help. I think it will help.
Okay.
Because it seems like all these security guards are sporified.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna howl. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Roll me your charisma performance. Don't worry, you'll howl no matter what.
Yeah.
You can't really fail this roll.
Good. Because I failed that roll.
Okay.
So it's just a howl.
Is it a cry of succor?
It's, the intent, though it comes out as nothing, was just like, no. I'm under attack. Whatever note, if anything, comes through.
Now I want you to roll me your wits alertness. Or awareness.
Awareness. Wits. Awareness.
Kung Fu Fenris, Macris is currently carrying a guru who is almost in Thrain and a cub trying to escape several dissonant gestalts.
2 successes.
You hear skittering. Lots of skittering.
This is a weaver spot.
And then pouring out of the sewers come hundreds and hundreds of rats. The rats start to swarm the security guards, who begin trying to pick them off or brush them off, but there's just so many of them that they are momentarily distracted.
I'd like to go in and knock some heads together.
as you start to move forward,
Yeah.
one other figure starts approaching you. That figure is internationally renowned actress Kate Blanchett.
Sorry, I have a note here that says that this is canon.
Kate steps into a streetlight, reaches out a hand.
This is very confusing. Yeah.
You need to come with me.
Fuck. Oh man. Okay, great. Macris is very thankful that she isn't actually going insane, that she didn't get her brain erased by eating fey bread. Okay, great. She goes with Kate Blanchett and pulls trying to
Kate
get
Blanchett
buddy to come with her.
straight up takes not just the bag from you, but also takes Mana, who immediately starts swinging her hands up and down again.
They're my friends.
Yes,
Good.
I run faster than you.
I'd like to
And
see
then
you.
Kate Blanchett just starts to lope off in the direction of the mountain, carrying both of them as if they weighed nothing.
Yeah, I want it to be like, I'd like to see you, and then like she's gone. I follow? Very confused half second.
Kate Blanchett starts running through the trees that are planted on the side of the property that belongs to the St. Joseph's Oratory.
She sparkles a little. Must be the snow.
And starts to dodge in and among the trees itself. The rats start to fall away, and the security guards are chasing, but more rats are starting to pour out from the sewers, trying to harry them. Running is a much safer option.
Against numbers, yes. Thanks for the assist. Where are we headed?
I'm hungry. Where would you like to go? To eat human food.
Yes, because regular, everyday, normal guy. Good that you're not gonna eat my friend. That's very good. My friend.
Perhaps I will engage in a beignet.
Yes, we could go to Tim Hortons. We could also get real food. We could go to a burger place.
I like what this is, a burger.
How about a Wendy Tim's?
Are they open?
4/7, baby.
I enjoy your idea. We'll have to go in the opposite direction. We go around. Kate, using a remarkable amount of dexterity for a woman of, if I remember correctly.
Sorry. I know that the distinction is Kate versus Kate, but it's still fucking weird that every time you're like, Kate uses, I'm like, why are you describing what I, the human, am doing?
For a woman of 56,
Yep.
she bears a remarkable dexterity as she then begins to curve her angle of attack. Until finally, you manage to burst out into the road that leads along is Queen Mary. By the time you make it to Wendy's, the sack has become somewhat gross And Mana, who is still holding on to a 3-meter long stick, has now started whacking Kate on the head every once in a while. Your companion is obstinate.
She's feisty.
Why are we saving her?
Well, that'd be nice. This person may be strange, but they're my friend and they've just saved you.
Yes, you should be nice to me. They've just recently escaped the Unger Kung Fu Fenris with the slight assistance of an avatar of Owl, who asked for a very interesting price.
Yep.
And then they stop at the home of the Frosty.
Yeah.
No, let's go with something a little more. Yes. Good evening. I will be engaging in one of your baconators. I wish for sea salted fries and a chocolate Frosty. My friend will have whatever she wants.
Oh, the same.
Take her command as if it was my own. The young girl gets the same. The sack requires nothing. Now. And he pulls off Mana and turns her. You will be the one to bring us the food. That is the price that I exact. I am choosing a booth.
Macris will go with Vincent to the booth.
I do not know who this Vincent is.
You're right, with Kate Blanchett to the booth.
And sits down. And sort of props up the sack. I'm not known as somebody who does favors for just anyone.
I am deeply appreciative.
I'm known as a universally acclaimed Academy Award winner.
I know, it's quite an honor to meet you in person.
Yes.
Thank you so much for helping me. May I ask what brought you to the oratory at this time of night? Simply sightseeing while you were visiting Montreal?
I get lonely sometimes. I yearn for my hometown of Ivanhoe. It is a suburb of Melbourne. Why were you being tailed by guards who were seemingly not in their right minds?
My feisty friend over there seems to be popular with guards that aren't in their right minds. She is standing with her stick, waiting for the 3 trays that will inevitably come.
You are protecting this one. And what of this one? It is a sack. It seems to have a man inside. I didn't know whether or not you wanted it. Is it a trophy?
No. Very normal man that is totally normal and fine. He's just taking a nap in there.
Is he normal like you're normal?
Just like you're normal.
I am not normal.
You're an Academy Award winner.
Yes!
You're super normal.
I also have several BAFTAs.
I'm sure they smell very nice.
Yes, I'm sure they do. At this point, you see that the server at Wendy's has now placed 3 burgers, 3 fries, and 3 frosted non-gelatinous dairy gum-based food beverages on your trays. And Anna picks up one of them, goes over to the table, puts it down, slides in to sit next to Macris, cuddles up right next to her, and then just starts eating her fries one at a time.
I do believe you're supposed to bring the other 2.
Yes, that was the bargain we struck.
Macris grabs the tray and is going to slide it over to Vincent.
4 of the fries have been taken from mine.
You will have 4 of hers when she goes and gets the other 2 trays.
I find this acceptable.
Is she going to go do it?
She gets up, walks over to the counter, pulls the other 2 trays, comes back, puts one of them in front of you, puts the other one in front of herself, pulls out 4 of the fries, puts them on Kate Blanchett's tray.
We're learning. It's called being nice and polite and thankful. Enjoy your food.
I will enjoy watching you eat it. I'm going to save mine for later.
Yes, I understand. You can't keep that figure by wolfing down food.
I find that insulting. No, I just enjoy the taste of cold, Frenched fries.
So, I believe I'm overdue for updating you on the things that happen in this wonderful little city of ours.
This is not quite a little city. That would be like Reno, Nevada. It is the biggest little city in the world.
Facts. You know so many things, Kate.
Yes, her name is Kate.
Twilight's done for, but there are still those who know of them.
Yes.
There are those who seem to have acquired some of their own old equipment.
Yes.
There are those who do bad things to young, normal people like myself.
And your friend. What was his name again?
Dante?
Yes. Dante.
And
There's a remarkable work of fiction in which there is a Dante.
that there is.
Do you know of it?
I've definitely heard of it.
Yes. It was shot entirely in black and white. I love Clerks! What a wonderful film it was with that Kevin Smith at the helm.
So how can I, repay you?
Meanwhile, behind the counter at Wendy's, somebody's writing down Kate Blanchett loves Kevin Smith.
You are in distress. This vexes me. You have done me a great favor in making sure that Twilight is done. I was in the area.
I owe you.
Were you calling for some of your other lupine friends?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, yes. Sorry. Were you hoping that other werewolves were coming to help you?
Just the way other BAFTA award-winning actors hang out with you.
Yes, I do enjoy Stephen Merchant. He's very tall.
Macris is like, I don't know any of this.
Twilight died, but those who fund them were not.
No.
But you were not running from them.
No.
You were running from something that goes bump in the night.
Yes.
Yes.
Mana has started to steal fries from your tray.
This I accept.
Mana is not finished with her own fries.
Then I will take a few out of her fry tray. That's her?
Yeah.
Sorry, I did have to clarify here. Yeah.
The sack. Is there someone inside the sack?
Yeah.
Do they have a face?
Yeah.
I desire to witness the face of the one I have carried.
Perhaps not here.
I am not squeamish.
Perhaps the other people around might be if they catch a glance.
None of you are squeamish this evening. There, it is arranged.
You're now starting to get some looks. And by looks, I mean the one person who's behind the counter at Wendy's. There's no one else here.
Like, can he do that? Can he make people not squeamish? Is he a Jedi?
I don't know.
Are you a Jedi?
What is a Jedi?
It's that thing from Star Wars.
What's a Star Wars?
Cool. You don't know... The one with the kid with the pod racing. They wave their hands and people understand things.
Yes.
Or don't think.
I too enjoy the feature film Cars by Pixar.
Yes. Duels of bad knowledge.
Was Tow Mater a Jedi?
I honestly don't know. Sorry, Kate. So...
I am chock full of what you call pop culture references.
You are.
Every single one of them is dated by at least 20 years.
Still know more pop culture than I do. So, if you want to peek in the sack, you can peek in the sack.
He opens the sack. Looks in. And then he folds the sack over and comes back out. You're no longer sitting across from Kate Blanchett. Now you are sitting across from Vincent. Same face that you recognized before.
I have discarded the visage of Kate Blanchett.
I've seen that.
I have not seen this one in 20 years.
You know him.
Not biblically.
He's been hiding where the things that go bump in the night came from.
That seems inconvenient.
It is.
Perhaps that would be impossible. No, I remember this one. It was 20 years ago.
Time passes differently there.
He turned into a silver fox. Before he was russet colored.
Okay.
That is a very attractive man that you have in the bio. One might say he would be quite a catch.
I have
Except
caught
he is
him.
horribly mangled.
I have caught him.
What are you doing with somebody so old? Somebody who is a relic from long times past. And I am embarrassed to admit that that means that the last time I saw him was still 2003, which shouldn't feel 20 years ago, and yet it is.
Whoa.
Just for reference, because this is an idiom that people may not be aware of, a silver fox is just an attractive older gentleman.
Mhm.
Often with white or silver colored hair.
Yep. I don't believe that relics should be discarded. Kept on some dusty shelf and ignored.
So you're saying that people of advanced age are useful?
Correct?
Oh. I enjoy this line of thought. Perhaps you should express it in a zine.
I don't know how to express myself in a zine, unfortunately.
We must find an independent printing press.
Perhaps there's a different way we could discuss your old friend and how you know him and whether he was your friend when you last knew him or whether you were less friendly.
This is not an old friend. I am telling you that the last I saw him was 20 years ago.
Was he an old enemy? Or just
No.
someone you kept watchful eye on?
20 years ago, there was a falling out.
With you and yours?
No. There are no others. There's only Vincent. Among
Must
your
get lonely.
kind.
Yes, there was. He and his chose to leave.
I'm checking my notifications as I have an important business thing.
I understand, Vincent. Totally Vincent and not John.
Very well. I have completed my task, and now give you my full attention. There was a falling out.
There was.
It caused strife.
It did.
This is one of those who decided to leave.
Yes. But a dear friend of mine, a dear friend of a dear friend of mine, sought to find him and his.
Yes. They did not all leave at once. This was one of the first.
Yes. Some of them stayed and changed their allegiances.
It only truly happened much later. Several years.
Yes.
Time is tracked by some, but it is like sand. It is not always easy to keep track of.
And things have changed. Whether their departure was because of it, or their absence helped it happen, things have not been going well. Globally speaking, locally speaking.
I'm disappointed to hear of this. I didn't realize it was causing you distress.
Do you have any awareness of the health of the mountain? Aside from the whole volcano situation.
Yes, it erupted. That was very uncool.
Unlike the Frosties.
Yes, do you require more, Frosty?
No,
Your
thank
young
you.
companion seems to be trying to steal mine.
Would you like more mana? And so
Sorry, 1 second.
yeah. It's just a snowplow clearing the snow. It's very in universe. It's perfectly canon. The situation is completely lost. There's a
Yes, the snowplows cause those sorts of issues.
yes. Falling out volcano. I wasn't so good at school, but I do remember my geography teacher told me in 7th grade that Montreal was never a volcano.
Yes.
And yet it became a volcano.
Yes, it would seem that your trusted professor was mistaken.
No. It would seem that something very strange happened to cause it to become a volcano.
Is that even possible?
It happened. Something has happened.
Well, yes. I witnessed some news footage of glowing rocks.
I was on the mountain. My friends were on the mountain.
Then you must have seen the perpetrators.
Most of them fell.
What? Like into a ravine?
Into the lava?
Oh. That would be likely fatal.
Correct.
Did you push them in there?
No need. What I'm getting at is that things have been bad here for a while, and they're not getting better.
Yes, they are.
Because we're no friends.
That's right.
Is there any other reason they're getting better?
Yes. Yes. Are you familiar with the idea of a slippery slope?
Yes.
It is an inclined plane that has a small coefficient of friction. And so when one starts to fall, one continues to slide down.
Correct.
Just because the fall is still occurring does not mean that there isn't an improvement. Do you understand?
Do you know this to be true?
I have a friend. No offense.
You're allowed to have multiple friends.
Yes. A friend who says that the world is not dimming as quickly as it once was.
That's nice to hear.
I found this out because I was asking about another friend of mine.
You have a lot of friends. A
No,
lot like me.
no. I have been keeping tabs. But I did not think that you would want to be observed. I did not want to break your trust, so instead, I asked somebody to look into patterns of your past and present and future.
That's pretty cool. But considering you just saved my
It's
life-
hokum! Hogwash! Balderdash! And yet, this is what they told me.
Considering you saved my life, you can follow me if that makes you happy.
No. For just as I am 4 Golden Globe winner Kate Blanchett, you are a normal person,
Of course.
and I will respect that.
That's kind of you. What did you find out?
Perhaps it would be best if I had you meet my friend.
I trust your judgment.
You are a very trusting soul. Normally I would tell you that that would be dangerous. To trust someone is to open up the ribs, pull out your heart, present it on a platter and say, "Eat up!" Yet I will not do this. Not to you. You are a true friend indeed. Bring only your closest trusted advisors. In 1 week's time, we will meet. Make sure they are cool. I don't
Only
want
the
anyone
coolest.
who isn't going to be cool.
How do you feel about Dante?
Will he be cool?
He can be.
We're talking max chill.
Max chill it is.
I am not looking for no chill.
We will be chill.
1 week. 1 week and we will get to the bottom of this. I want you to go to the following address. Write this down.
She pulls out those calendar pages and that stubby, dull pencil that she had 2 hours ago at the campsite.
1 0 0 1. Descaries.
The Carry Square. Is it? No. Okay.
1001 DeCary Boulevard is the Glen.
Hospital, the new super hospital. Sorry, it's not that new. It's new. It's new to us. It was built in our lifetime, therefore it's new.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a pretty, like, new-looking building.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's been
shiny.
around for a little bit now.
Shiny and chrome. Yeah. I will be there. Any particular door, entrance, exit?
In fact, it's the hospital where Sophia,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wrapped up Theron's heart.
I mean it. Only cool people. She is not cool.
No.
She is a bundle of firecrackers.
That still sounds extremely fun, but not cool.
May have the rest of my Frenched fries. I have decided I am in no need of them. This is where we part ways for the night.
I owe you.
Perhaps. debts can be collected. The Baconator was $14.95 plus
Wallet.
tax.
$20 bill.
Your money is not required. And Vincent gets up and shimmies out of the booth. Take care. He turns around, and he goes up, and he pushes on the door, but they are double doors, and one of those doors is locked in place, and he pushes on the wrong one. Curses! Doors are meant to be points of ingress and egress! And he pushes on the other door, and it opens. Yes! See that as a lesson. And then he heads out.
So what do you think of him?
He's strange.
Yes.
You trust him.
He saved our lives. He's helped me out before.
You saved lives.
Hopefully those people trust me.
I didn't mean to do something bad.
I know. Or at least I'd like to trust. We should get back.
I don't think they'll want me there anymore.
Just because you do one bad thing doesn't mean they're done with you forever. But you are an attractant.
I liked seeing the way the fire licked at the paper.
Unfortunately, it was special paper.
It was beautiful. The colors were bright. Is my brother going to be okay?
Let's go find out.
He won't speak very much.
Did he ever?
Yeah. A long time ago,
Before all this.
before all this.
Maybe he'll find his voice again.
Maybe. Maybe Owl will help. Macris?
Yes?
I don't remember what I gave away.
That's all.
So I don't know what to tell him to give up to.
He can make his own choice. I do hope you gave up something that you didn't need anymore.
I hope so too.
I wasn't trying to make you give something that I wouldn't give myself. It just seemed like too good a deal.
I guess maybe I'll never know.
Owl implied that everything makes you who you are, that knowing the pain maybe makes you stronger. I think there's truth to it, but I also think there's a bit of bullshit to it. I think there are some wounds that you don't need to keep the scars of. Those scars can heal over and you can move forward. There doesn't have to be any trace.
So you're saying that if I give up a wound, I'm different, but that's not necessarily bad?
Correct.
Are there any wounds you'd want to give up?
Many. Which is why it seemed too good a deal.
And then you hear a cough from inside the bag. What she's trying to say, young cub, is that she understands the necessity, but she's not ready to change herself. That's not a criticism. I'm not sure what I would give up either.
Thanks, Sackboy.
You had every reason to let me die.
I did. I almost did.
Why didn't you?
You weren't dead.
I came very close.
We should get you back.
Back where?
Back where we were before we went to the wrong place at the wrong time. Before something happened. Before perhaps something I'm not supposed to know about caused us to show up where we did.
Cannot go to Weathered Storm.
Truly cannot.
It would be a risk.
Are you going to attract things the way this one does?
He smiles a little bit. No, I am the disease. What I was telling you in the hollow. There are those who would kill me simply for speaking those words. There are others who would kill you for agreeing to listen.
Good thing you got me. I think that's all a bunch of bullshit. So, you're gonna come back to my place. You're gonna rest and recover. It's not a place of power. Has a barely functioning shower. Some snacks in the cupboard. When you're fit.
It sounds like a wonderful home.
Perhaps you can see some old friends. Make some new ones. Or find peace, if that's your choice. But you don't have to be alone.
You mentioned finding peace. You mentioned this as someone who has witnessed someone recently doing this.
You implied that you were close to your end.
I was literally eviscerated.
Before that,
I had not left the Umbra. I had been waiting for a signal. A sign.
how
Comet.
long?
I'm sorry for the vagueness, but I lost track of time.
Time is like sand. It's hard to count.
I suppose, yes.
Let's go.
I have another name. It's been a long time since I've used it, so you'll have to excuse me. But you'll be able to find out more information on who I am. If you're going to allow me into your home, I owe you at least that much.
No, you let me into yours. That's square enough. I'll still hear it.
My name is Paul. Paul Cantor. Cantor. As
Like the bakery.
Sure. And I would like to go to your home. I have a third name. It's Kate Blanchett. But I spell it with a K.
The correct way.
Yes. Blankhettt.
Yes. Blanket. Kate Blanket. Someone out there probably thinks that's how you pronounce it, and that's funny and sad and so many things. But it's fine. People have a lot of languages and a lot of ways of interpreting things. To grandmother's house. No, we're no longer into the woods and out of the woods. So, off to Macris's.
And I think we'll end the session there.
I mean, she does intend to reach out to her friends and compatriots, but...
With what phone?
Oh, balls, really? Phone's also gone? No clave, no phone?
Phone's not dedicated. It's a piece of technology.
Really? So I lose my phone every time I step... We lose our phones every time we step through the Umbra?
I might be talking out of my ass on that one. It
That-
used to be that you absolutely could not.
It just feels like that would be a pretty intense thing. Where would it end up every time we step through the Umbra?
It would be where you left it.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just check.
Okay, but it's not like magical vanishing act.
If they fit in your clothes, it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you probably still have your phone.
Great.
Fine.
At the end of this session, I attempt to contact my friends.
There-
AKA, we'll see what happens.
Once
Anyways.
upon a time,
Yeah.
you absolutely would never
Oh,
have been
yeah.
allowed to do that.
But
I think phones have just become too ubiquitous
Yeah.
at that point. You got to appeal to Gen Alpha.
yeah.
They're not playing Werewolf unless they can also play Fortnite on their phones. I don't fucking know. Roblox, more like it. So, Kate,
What I learned.
what did you learn today?
So much. That there are potentially 4 or now 3 stargazers hanging out in the Umbra waiting for a comet, which may be some sort of signal brought on upon. This is extrapolation / theory crafting. By Guy's Ace of Spades, which means that Guy may or may not be able to be in contact with the stargazers. This is me wrapping more and more tinfoil hats. But anyway, I learned that there was one stargazer in the Umbra, and that he had 3 people that may or may not have come join him.
I learned that consent is more important to Macris than life-saving.
Especially like in that context of like, nah, my time is done. She's not gonna like drag him through a bunch of suffering and risk her life and Mana's life, etc., etc. If at the end he'd be like, okay, can we do the Rite of the Winter Wolf, or I'm just gonna like get into a fight that I can't win or whatever. Like, that's such a waste of effort. Also, yeah. I don't need to be the hero if you don't want to be heroed. Kate Blanchett, I'm sorry. I have to highlight that. I literally was like, what the fuck is going on? You said this is canon. And my eating the food given to me by a stranger doesn't seem to have been a fae. And I know that's not how changelings work anyway. But, well done. Big surprise.
I mean, it's
Vincent X Machina.
it could have been possible.
Could have been. Maybe she's supernatural.
The current poll, Vincent is, and the options are the best NPC, the second best NPC, third best NPC, the main character, or Kate Blanchett.
Blanchett. There's only one real answer here. It's Kate Blanchett.
There, I will vote for you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's my highlight.
I find it interesting when Macris shows deference. Strangers, they'll get the sass.
Mm-hmm.
Strangers who might be useful, they get a certain different quality of sass. Strangers who have just repeatedly been sources of information and help, who aren't trying to conceal things or being riddled, the sass just goes away.
It's a tool.
And I think that's interesting, because I think that it would be very tempting to just be sassy all the time. Or be like, well, this person's useful, so I'll keep my trap shut, but like, I wish I could be sassing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the impression that I get. If someone is being straight with you, you do not need to do anything other than listen or ask questions or try to engage in a dialogue. The instant that somebody feels like they're protecting their own interests, the claws come out.
It's part of my interpretation of Bonar is that, you know, she'll dig and dig and dig. She won't let it go, right? And the way she does that is by being a ragabash, is often sassing, provoking, so on and so forth. But if she's getting what she's digging for, you don't need to pull out the pickaxe. You don't need to, no.
It's a nice analogy. Kate Blanchett wins with 60% of the vote, by the way.
60% of viewers are correct. What were the other high ranking?
Well, one thinks that Vincent is the best NPC, and
Correct.
one thinks that Vincent is the second best NPC.
Pretty
But
good.
my question is, in this chronicle,
Forever.
or in all chronicles?
I don't know. It's gonna be really hard to top the absolute mindfuckery that was Kate Blanchett for a full minute there. Just like, what's going on? Well done. We have a week ahead of us.
Yeah. Speaking of what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
what's going on?
I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I've got a whole bunch of little things to work on, and I want to be able to hop around, hopefully, instead of hyper-focusing on one thing. Not sure about our good friends, but I know Scott is eager to be streaming on Tuesday with some Method Madness. That Liz and Scott are eager to continue Punchy on Fridays, Doomed Saturday mornings, Drew Crew Saturday afternoons, and that I may not be here next Sunday.
You're not going to see a whole lot of me this week. I am traveling for business, and so I will not be around. I may or may not be able to have access to the Discord, but a considerable amount of my time will be potentially spent in places where I have to pay for access to the internet, and I may choose not to. However, next Sunday, there will be another session of Werewolf the Apocalypse Montreal by Moonlight, but it will equally be a solo session with a different set of NPCs. Not Vincent, but I think it might still be interesting for you to see. There is no Pinky Pact tonight, so therefore, in 1 hour's time, just pour one out at the crossroads.
Hello! Yeah, I do believe next week the plan is for it to be Liz in the solo session, and Scott the week after.
If you are curious about what happened, just go check us out. Go on the Discord. Talk to us. We're here. We're listening. We care. But most of all, I also have to thank, in addition to Kung Fu Fenris and Erwin, I have to thank Kate for once again making sure that we had an overlay worthy of a 1v1.
Thank you. Thanks for running. Thank y'all for watching.
We're going to be heading that way. See you next time.
Bye.